Watch me turn this into this. In today's video, I am going to make the most comfortable summer dress I think I have ever made. The design for this dress is going to be super straightforward. I only have a day to make it. The neckline is going to be an elasticated band, and then from that it's just going to flow out into the biggest circle that I can make out of the 3 meters of fabric, which is essentially about 140 centimeters wide. This will give the dress a great silhouette that will be super comfortable to wear, that won't be tight in any of the uncomfortable places, and will just make me feel great wearing it. There's nothing worse than paying a bunch of money to go on vacation only to be reminded of the 10 kilos or so that you promised yourself you'd lose beforehand but never got around to. I'm over here dealing with 2 months of sleep deprivation. I don't need any more stresses on my sanity. I'm making this dress out of this buttery soft viscose fabric with a wild leopard print that my husband absolutely hates, but that I think is super cool. My husband also just informed me that where we're going in France is known for nude beaches, so at least breastfeeding in public shouldn't be an issue. Initially, I pictured one wide piece of elastic for the neckline band, but when I sewed the channel, it occurred to me that it might look better with 2 smaller pieces, so I sewed a line of stitching down the center to create 2 channels. Then once I had these smaller pieces of elastic in those channels, I realized that they had a tendency to want to twist, and so I sewed a line of stitching down the middle of each of them. The picture on the left is before I sewed the line of stitching down each elastic band, and the picture on the right is after. Aesthetically speaking, I'm not sure that I actually prefer the line of stitching, but structurally it's going to keep the elastic in place better. To make sure the dress stays up, I will attach a couple straps, and then for a little extra pizzazz, I'll add a button or 2 at the center front. I'm really happy with how this project turned out. The fabric is really soft and flowy. I love the silhouette and the way that it swishes when I walk. It's not tight around any of my curves, just pure comfort. One of the more time-consuming parts of this project was doing the hem. But of course I used my rolled hem foot, which made it an absolute breeze. And here's the final look. I suspect this dress will stay one of my favorites for a long time, even if I get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. Thank you for watching. See you next time.